Alright guys, you guys look great. I'm Jason Pryor. He's playing like usual.
We started this business together as young guys, I should say kids. You know, we're still kids at heart. We want to play. All the things we've done is to play hard.
You know, I got here pretty young, and so did the other guys. And we all kind of met over the years. Every day we had one ambition, that was to get in the water and rip. And before you know it, I mean, you spend a lot of time in the parking lot before sessions, during sessions, and after sessions on the water, and you get to know guys. And we all seem to click really good, Sean, Francisco, Keith, and I, you know, and kind of input all our different ideas together and try and make the ultimate waveboard.
Stand up, jump up.
one of the dangers in any athlete's life is to think it's going to go on forever, to become dependent on it. You know, I mean, you got to stay in shape as best as you can, but you also have to plan for afterwards when you're not physically able to do what needs to be done out in the water. That piece of wood down. I think a lot of guys that come over to the island, initially, one of the ideal jobs you can get when you're here is building surfboards and windsurf boards. It's piecework, so you can do it whenever you want, late at night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can be in there sanding, laminating, boxing.
Ever since I can remember, I've always enjoyed working with my hands, something my grandfather taught me. And it's been a lot of fun, and I still enjoy it as much as I do the first day. I don't play a lot with numbers. My numbers are in my head, and my numbers are, I go by feel, and I want to make it a real soulful thing for me, and something spiritual, so to speak. But I do all about, you know, feeling the rails.
Everybody tripping with death and defiance, screwing with the shock in the ear for alliance. Violence, never front that, speak your mind, but make sure you're speaking up. Dropping a 9 with divine, mental for one to speculate, and too damn crazy for such to imitate the rhythm, the rhyme, and of course the notion of a crew. Catch a wreck, so second that emotion, coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out. Yo, holy fly, what's it all about? I said, listen up, son, you think you're the one with the gat in your hand, full of the trigger for fun. But if you get caught, leave home without it. Could you stand your ground? Hell no, yo, I doubt it. Suckers like you ain't got nothing to prove. Flexing that aggression got your ass on the move. By the cops, the feds, the players really wrong. All because you thought you had it going on. Coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out. Yeah, one more time, what's it all about? I said abracadabra, I reach out and grab ya. I put you in my web of rhymes like a spider. Man, who can unlock the plan for the funky freestyle on the microphone stand? So get a grip and adjust your level. We came equipped with the funky instrumental. Now you know what it's all about. Coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out, coming from the inside out. Yo, phone, what's it all about? last verse. We get so funky, we don't need to rehearse. We got the style that'll flow for a
We
while.
haven't worked the business as hard as we should have because we don't want to burn out with windsurfing. Windsurf to us about being in the water and just ripping.
Changing every day, how you feel today. I'm alright, I'll be okay. And everything I heard was true, torn apart was torn in two. So sit in your ways, you couldn't change that if you wanted to. Oh, there's blood inside it, bones out of me. Oh, there's nothing left, there's nothing left of me. Oh, you're not the girl you used to be. Oh, see. Say I do, this rings for you. Hold my breath, I'm turning blue. How you been and who are you? Take the time to make it right. You nearly died, I nearly might. So sit in your ways, you couldn't change that if you wanted to. Oh, there's blood inside it, boiled inside of me. Oh, there's nothing left, there's nothing left of me. Oh, you're not the girl you used to be. Oh, see. You brought me down, I suffered around, I waited all my life to see. Not wait too long, there's no surprise. Now it all comes back on me. Now I'm in a dream, I wake alone. Never know just who to be. You realize too many lies. Never know when to
Un poco ahí a Sean.
¿A quién?
Sean.
¿A dónde anda? ¿Ese que está andando ahí?
Bueno, tío. Come in, this is the factory. This entrance here is where we cut the blanks. There's where the leaks are. Anyway, we're going to the factory. That's Diego, doing nothing. But anyway, he always do that. Here we go in. Oh, we see Sean! Sean! He's working.
This is the week.
He-Man. Anyway, is this my board? No, this looks good to be my board. Let's go back in there. My life right now, it's a dream. It's I mean, of course, in all the dreams you also have things that don't come so close to what you want, but I think that's what's life.
I don't worry about anything. That's what surfing is to me. It's just going, I mean, just going in life without thinking, just going, doing it, not thinking. Present, living the present.
Ritmo loco, pa' gozar, yo quiero alegrar con el ritmo. Ritmo loco, pa' gozar, yo quiero alegrar con el ritmo. Ritmo loco, pa' gozar, quiero alegrar con el ritmo. Ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Aquí en el norte falta una brisa de música fresca y con sabor. Presentar Poco Loco es mi honor. Estamos tocando para disfrutar. La vida es tan breve para llorar.
My life right now is what I always wanted. I have time to focus on my sailing and time to spend with my family and the people I love, and that's pretty much, I don't know. That's pretty much my life right now. It's a paradise.
Ritmo loco, pa' gozar, yo quiero alegrar con el ritmo. Ritmo loco, pa' gozar, quiero alegrar con el ritmo. Ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Hoy el Poco Loco toca la salsa. Poco Loco toca afro-cubano. Quiero alegrar con el ritmo, ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Yo quiero alegrar con el ritmo, ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Quiero alegrar con el ritmo, ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Yo quiero alegrar con este ritmo, este es el ritmo pa' gozar. Yo quiero alegrar con el ritmo, ritmo loco, pa' gozar. Quiero alegrar con el ritmo, ritmo loco, pa' gozar.
motivation, all my inspiration comes from playing skateboarding or surfing, sailing. That's where I knew the motivation, it's just what keeps pushing me to make better boards and hit the lip harder and do a slashier turn or whatever it may be.
Going good. Here we go. It's Aloha Friday. No school till Monday.
And so basically, on a shoestring budget, I think $3,000 each, we started a little factory on the road to Kihei and started making boards. And I was fortunate enough to learn how to make boards from Sean, who had already been doing it for the last 10 years or something. So I learned how to build boards, and that's how I paid my bills, paid my rent, paid for my gas to go to the beach. I got the killer new boards, and that was basically the start of Quatro for me. In the beginning, I was the accountant, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why we didn't have any money. I hate working with numbers, but I figured I had to put my part in, you know, I had to be a part of the company and have a role, just like anybody.
Getting down with the vibe.
I mean, it's the search. It's the search for perfect waves, for perfect wind. I mean, for beautiful cultures and places and destinations. I mean, it's the destination and the travel getting there, you know, it's a journey. We meet people from all over the world. I mean, whether they're Muslim or Indian or Hindu, I mean, it doesn't matter. Religions are no boundaries, cultures are no boundaries, because you have a common denominator. You all want to surf.
I'm like a stranger that you'd like to know. I'm like a foreign that you want to go. I'm like a stranger that you'd like to know. I'm like a foreign that you want to go. Like a foreign that you want to go. I'm like a stranger that you'd like to know. It's like a weakness that you just can't show. Your figure or something? Yeah.
the mid bit missing, and then the next shot is you to the back sail, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of so that the bit where you, so if this is the wave, you're doing that, yeah? So this bit,
We don't need it, just send the comment next time.